the end of our freshman year, but I think I only hold resentment over the idea that we never got to go to Six Flags for business class. But if you wanted to plan a trip over the summer, I'm sure none of us would oppose it. And besides the absence of that amusement park experience, COVID brought some good things. Good coffee, Netflix party, endless minutes of Just Dance. But one of the best things it brought to me personally was my passion for documentaries. And I want to publicly apologize for my classmates sitting behind me, because I don't think a day passed throughout senior year that I didn't mention the phrase, I watched a documentary about that. And I want to give Jasmine a quick shout out for sitting next to me in AP Psychology, while I somehow managed to relate every topic in that class to the history of LSD. And I want to thank my teachers for letting me take precious class time to talk about my documentary findings. It has been a blast getting to know everyone sitting on the stage. Being able to not only spend time with everyone, but see everyone's growth since I met the class as freshmen has been one of the greatest pleasures of my high school career. Though Keaton got the senior superlative that changed the most since 9th grade, I'm rather proud to say that I think we've all changed for the better. Trudy switched from her slick back ponytail, and I finally got rid of my ramen noodle hair and aggressive side part. Credit to Keaton, as he did grow a few inches, but I'm sorry to say I will always mention that I beat him in a 1v1 basketball game at the freshman year camping trip. And though I'm sure he was humbled, we have all had our humbling moments. I want to go back to freshman year PE when Tate absolutely broke my ankles to the point where I fell and laid on the gym floor in embarrassment. Another poor PE class moment is Ellery nailing Kobe in the face with a ball during a kickball game where her nose started bleeding for quite some time. Kobe, I hope your nose is feeling okay now, and I'm sorry if one of us asked you if you were okay. However, I couldn't help but laugh. If I were to give all the seniors my own superlatives, it would go something like this. And I'll go in alphabetical order, starting with Barago Vega. Barago, with biggest trooper, as he gave up hours of his time to watch countless episodes of Glee with Georgia, Fiona, and me. Whether it was done by choice or not, now that's a different story. Barago also gave one of the best debates on why the Department of Agriculture is the most important, with nothing but a bag of potato chips. Next up is Miles Benton. And Miles, I think you have to battle it out for the ultimate title of most changed since 9th grade. But I thought about giving you best taste in movies, but you clearly do not deserve that title after you turned off one of the greatest films of all time, Madagascar 2. Trudy Rose Cohen, your superlative would have to be, most likely to secretly have telepathy, because every day I looked at you and you somehow knew exactly what I was thinking. I think a similar superlative would have to go to Spencer as well. Spencer, I never fail to give eye contact and know exactly what you're thinking. Georgia French, your superlative would have to be most supportive, because no one stood by my side like you when I publicly admitted during AP Gov that I didn't know what Watergate was. Again, Shadi, sorry about that one. I think I know. Sarah, I'd have to give you most true to yourself, because not a day has gone by that I said to myself, Sarah's acting a little different today. It has been a pleasure to see you treat every single person on this stage with kindness and respect, as getting to see you in your truest form on the leader stage. Jasmine Hughes, your superlative would have to be most talented, because no one performed at the freshman year talent show like we did with Moment of Truth from the Disney Channel original movie Let It Shine. And I'm sorry everyone, we would love to share our rap talents with you on the stage today, but when they asked for graduation performers, I'm not so sure that's what they meant. And Trey, I think you would have to battle out with Miles for the ultimate title, most likely to be late to graduation, because you're the only person I know who can live 30 seconds away from school and somehow still be late on the first day of senior year. And I'm going to give you most grateful, because I've never seen someone so excited when I give them my leftover Starbucks ice. I'm also so grateful that you wait to chew it until we're apart from each other so I don't have to secure the sound. It's always appreciated. Nick and Jackson, I'm gonna do you guys together with most admirable, because I give you both so much credit for never visibly having senioritis. I I mean, seriously, you guys kept it kicking from beginning to end, and I really don't know how you did it. Tate, I think I'm just going to give you the funniest because no one lights up the room with laughter like you do during AP Psychology. You're so funny to observe with your little mannerisms that you share with your family and the way you stand a 6'7" Tate Morgan over people who are standing 5'6" during basketball games. Hanan gets best cut because no one makes paella like him. He came into Spanish class one day with a dish of paella, which contained lots of flavor and crunchy rice. Hanan, I admire your creativity as I've never had paella with crunchy rice before. Everybody's so creative. Julian, I think yours is rather obvious with biggest car guy. And I would say I get confused on which cars are yours because you've had so many. But they all have their own personal touch. I can also always hear them as you rev your engine in the school parking lot. I don't know what that means in the car world, but from what I hear, it's impressive. Sophie, this one might sound weird, but you get most impressive. And I say this because there was one specific moment which occurred in AP Gov, where you made the most interesting sound I've ever heard from your mouth. I would ask you to repeat that sound in front of everyone right now, but I can never ask you to create such a comical moment under pressure. We laughed and were a little disruptive, but I felt a sense of security when Shani agreed that that sound was worth laughing for. Ellery, you get none other than most carefree for multiple reasons. Here's a quote that you said that I live by sometimes. I get dressed in the morning and I see the first shirt and first pair of pants I see and I put them on. I look in the mirror and I don't care. I said to you, how are you feeling about the math test today? Which you responded, we have a test today? Now Pete, yours is a little special, because for most people I'll do best blank, or most likely to. But for you, I have to go with worst basketball player, just to run one more time that I beat you. I'm sure you were 5'3", but I still think you should hand over that all-conference award. Congratulations. And finally, Toby Gregor. I would like to give you Best Gift Giver because it felt like once a week you came in with a new trinket for everyone. People enter my card complimenting the little gifts that you have gotten me. And the thing about it is there isn't just one or two. They compile, and I don't know how you do it. You have a place in your heart for everyone. It has been my pleasure to share these memories with all of you about the class of 23. And I'm so very excited to see how you all live out your handcrafted superlatives from yours truly, Maya Fuller.